What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. So today is another lift day. You know, we're going to do what we can, but we're actually not going to the gym right now. We're going to NTK therapy, or NKT therapy. I don't know. Something that my coach recommended, neurokinetic therapy or something, to see if I can get my arm healed up properly. So we're going to head there now. And once it's over, I'll kind of give an explanation. I'll tell you what he says, what we do, and what, you know, the thought process on this type of, you know, therapy is, because I've never heard of it. This is the first, you know, I'm going solely based on my coach's recommendation. So hopefully it'll work, and, you know, we'll get to make some chest gains eventually after all. So wish me luck, and I'll get back with you as soon as this is over. Alright guys, so I just got done with the neurokinetic therapy, and I have to say I feel a lot better. We did some push-ups and some dumbbell press while I was there, and surprisingly enough, you know, when I left I didn't have any problem. It didn't bother me a bit. Granted, I was only using 70s, but, you know, definitely, like, because when I went, you know, he made me do a push-up, and I was like, you know, it just doesn't feel right. So basically what happened was he recognized that I have a mental, like, it's kind of like a framework, I guess, that my mind and body only engage my triceps and front delts when they need to also engage my chest and bicep, along with, you know, my tricep and front delt. So what's happened is my front delt and tricep have become very, very overworked, which makes total sense, because if you look at me, my body shape, my front delts and my triceps are by far the biggest, other than my quads, the biggest muscles that I have on my body. Easily, like, very recognizable, very noticeable. So, you know, it makes total sense. So what he did was he made me do these little movements with resistance. He held the resistance for me, and you notice that some of the muscles, you know, the connecting muscles to the, you know, because, you know, my pecs and my chest and my shoulder, you know, there's a muscle there that, you know, joins them. Well, they were overlapped with each other. So what he did was he kind of like literally moved the muscles to where it would allow me to shut off my shoulder, you know, like to turn it off so it's not tense all the time. Do the same thing with the triceps. So because basically my mind has kept my shoulder and tricep, you know, on at all times. Basically, that's what it's overworked. That was the pain I was experiencing. So he gave me a lacrosse ball, showed me some, you know, movements, roll, or, you know, you don't even really roll. He said to just apply firm, you know, not hard pressure, but just enough to get through that top layer. So we're gonna do that. And I got another appointment on the 18th, but, you know, he says, you know, should be no problem. I just gotta focus on remembering to do these every day, make sure that I'm engaging my chest and my biceps, and not just my shoulders and triceps. But so far, you know, I'm very, very satisfied with the outcome of the first session. So I'm going to go to the gym tonight, do some close. I'm going to try, he said, you know, I could try it just to see how it goes. We're going to try some close grip today, see how that goes when we get there. But you guys will see that in the video of the gym part. So also went to the first car meet of the year for me last night. Met a lot of cool guys there. They just started a new Facebook group. It's called Night Runners. I got in on that, so think it's like every week there's a car show. So hopefully car shows will start, or car meets will start happening on the channel. But anyway, I'll see y'all at the gym. All right, as you can tell, super pumped. I got 315 for 4 on close grip, no pain. It does still, arm still feels a little weird, but you know, it feels a lot better than it did. So, you know, I'm gonna keep doing what the therapist told me to do. I'm gonna keep making progress. 1500, here we come. All right, so the pieces that came in today were the inch and 7/8 headers and the catback. The headers that I went with were the Speed Engineering, you know, they were the Speed Engineering long tubes. The catback I went with was also from Speed Engineering. They are mandrel bent. You know, the welds are, you know, they're not bad. But for the price, it's hard to pass up, because for the long tubes and the catback, it was only like $740 shipped from California. So I mean, I've done a lot of research. The people that have them absolutely love them. They, you know, they daily them, work truck, you know, they go in work trucks, they daily drive, beat this shit out of them, you know, no issues. The only thing that if you do decide to get these headers for your Gen 5 truck, buy new clamps. I mean, I don't know from experience, but everybody in the group on Facebook always talks about how great the headers are. The clamps suck ass. So definitely don't waste your time. You're gonna have an exhaust leak, it's almost guaranteed. Just get some good quality clamps. Also the catback. The catback is a true dual into like an X pipe with 2 race mufflers, and then it dumps right at the axle. So should sound good, especially with the cam and DOD delete coming as soon as as soon as it's on the way, basically. But for the price, you know, I think the long tubes were $299, and I think the catback, the axle dump was I can't remember, but I'm guessing off the top of my head, you know, like $400 about four something, 440 maybe. But all stainless steel. The company is in California, so I'm assuming they're made, I think they're made in the USA. I think it said it on the box, I can't remember. But a lot of good reviews. I'm excited to get them on the vehicle. Also, I've decided that I'm probably going to go with Black Bear Performance for the tuning on the car. They're very similar. It's a very similar process with them as it was with my EcoBoost Mustang when I upgraded and went big turbo. Basically, they send you a handheld tuner, and I think you send them a list of mods that you've done to the vehicle, and then they'll email you a base tune for the vehicle. A very safe tune so that you can drive it, carefully, of course. And you do pulls in a specific gear to a specific RPM. You data log that, email it back, and you get new revisions every time you email them. So I'm gonna go with them. I've heard nothing but great things about that. It's cheaper, it's easier to do for me, since I've got the headers, I want to put them on, but I also want to be safe, get a nice tune in there. Great reviews. Eventually I will have it dyno tuned, but up until that'll be probably a year down the road, because I'm going to do the long tubes first, have it tuned. Then I'm going to put the cam and DOD delete kit in a converter. Then I'm going to have it tuned again by Black Bear Performance, because it's free. All you have to do is send them. You basically get any upgrade you do, it's free once you pay the first initial cost of the handheld tuner and the initial cost of the tuning. I think it's $5.99 for everything for my specific vehicle anyway. I contacted them a few weeks ago. So $5.99 gets me as many revisions of tunes as I want. And after I do that, I'm going to start saving for a Pro Charger or some type of boost. I haven't fully decided yet. But when that happens, I'll at least be able to get a bass tune on there. Oh, come on, focus. 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 There we go. I'll at least be able to get a bass tune on there so that I could get to work. Then I'll have it dyno tuned professionally, But that's all for the truck update. So I appreciate you all watching. Like always, if you have any questions in the comments, please feel free to ask. And like, comment, subscribe. See you.